is set, angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move, we're reaching our goal. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the brink, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. Our show's about to start. Let's make it clear. With angels by my side, we're ready to ignite.
Someday I'm gonna change that last slide. Well, it's been like that wrong for over a year. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be, and welcome to the second annual Chicken Vendors Convention. Today we will have why Frisians are better than Alaskans. Jamie will then go on to tell you about shell care, how to make them shine. It's almost Easter. You want to know. Yeah, she's laughing because remember last year, those people that was, they shouldn't be allowed to do that in a egg Easter competition.
No.
And
And
I will
Mo-
be giving a symposia on why peeps are the transgender chicken of the future, and we should not deny their identities. Peeps for dinner. They are the other white meat.
Oh, God. I hate
So if you were expecting anything else, you are wrong. This will be Poultry Parlor with Mo in the Deep End, Jamie, and I.
Yeah.
So squawk it up, ladies.
Ooh, do we get to do
Oh.
the chicken head bobble for like good this time?
Yeah. You're stuck with us.
There's no
Oh my
polar
God.
bears in Africa.
We
Are
just
you
need
sure?
to decide poultry on a budget, dress like your chicken, your Cluxona for the, chicken furries out there.
Clocksona, that's a good name. No, actually, I had a different topic because, as you know, I'm so lonely, oh so lonely. So on the expert show this morning, we might have been looking a little bit on prison inmate dating because,
Oh, I remember that.
Ooh, I like it.
and I found one, and she reminds me a little bit about Jamie, so I think it might not be the right one for
What?
me
Well,
because.
excuse me. Oh, that's bad. That's too much.
Do you even need to put on eyeshadow after that? I mean, what
No.
is the point in even trying to put on eyeshadow?
That looks
Also-
ridiculous.
Yes.
I'm calling it a bold choice. It accentuates her very, very small pupils.
She does look like she's been on something. She does kind of look scary.
And she can do the cat eye as well, but she don't have lashes on this one.
Why are they all sticking together like 10? I suck at girl, but I know that's wrong.
Well, that at least she took them off.
Well, maybe she put them on after.
She couldn't put on liner with those lashes, Jamie. How the hell are you going to get a liner pencil down there?
Hey,
You'd have to hold it down here and like flick it real.
People are crazy.
But she sounds just like the one for me. Fun-loving,
Let's hear it.
free-spirited, loves music, nature, and can enjoy the beauty of in all things. And I'm thinking, you really have to enjoy the beauty in this thing. I'm sweet and can be crazy. I
Well,
know
she's
I'm
in
damaged.
prison, right?
Truth in
So-
advertising.
Jamie,
Yeah.
Jamie, she's paying her bill to society. You shouldn't be quite as judgmental. This could be the one, Jamie.
Yeah, but you guys just always look for girls. We never know what what the male sort of offerings out there are. I mean, do they involve six packs, like felony lists,
Girl,
face
my
tattoos?
favorite reality show is Love After Lockup. So I've seen
I
Yeah.
always love how the accountant from like Minneapolis, Minnesota is going to bail out Chastity, Destiny, Deanne,
one of them was that name too.
and they
Her name
are,
was
like,
Destiny. It's like, oh,
and he's always
God.
like, she has paid her debt to society, and I believe with my love and care and financial planning, and he's always real surprised when she also has another boyfriend named Bubba.
Don't worry about Bubba. Bubba's just a friend from back home, Alabama.
Well, yeah. Most of the time, they pay. Oh my God, what is this one guy I was watching the other day? He said he had spent like almost 90 grand on this woman, like throughout. Because I think
Yeah,
he was dating her for like 7 years because she had like 7 years left on her sentence. And he like put himself in debt for her.
No.
I'm just a little, and again, I'm dyslexic, so I'm looking for someone who will make the effort. Yeah, so she's not for me. And
But
take
what
the
is her
time.
charge?
Well,
I want to know.
come on, Jamie, relax now,
Sorry.
and take the
Calm
time
down.
to put me back in prison. I don't let my past define me. No, but the prison system does. And I'm looking for
The
someone who
stripes
will do
do.
the same. I know I'm insured.
What does
Don't
that
ask
mean?
questions I don't have answers to, Jamie.
I think she might want to have used incarcerated in that context because
Well-
I know
insured.
I'm insured, but I know my worth.
I just don't
Yeah,
like
she
like
should
she's
know if
using the
she's
word.
insured.
I didn't think you could get
So she's
Geico in prison.
Yeah. She's insured, so she knows how much her life insurance is worth if you kill her. Is that what? I don't know. You off me.
That's why I got interested in this lady. I'm looking for someone who's I'm looking for someone willing to get to know me on more than a superficial level. I have been through a lot in my past, so I'm very understanding and open-minded. I'm pretty sure her open-mindedness got her where she is. I'm a good listener and looking for someone who will do the same. I'm a very loyal, honest, and believe that transparency, communication, and constance are big things to have in a relationship. I'm looking for someone to build a life with, but if you're looking to pass time, that's okay too. Because all the pain I have been
Ma'am.
through,
She's like, look, I'm looking for a husband, but if you're here to, ride or die till Tuesday, I also like you if you would put some honey buns money on my account.
Oh, that's just like, yeah, whatever.
sexting is an option. I might be a little guarded. If you get to know me, you will see it's worth it. Age doesn't matter. I have no children. Never been married. I have one dog. How? I'm an
Do you
open...
still have that dog?
No. I'm an open book and would like the same in retrium sp. Please don't BS me. Although I'm in prison, I have plans and goals for myself upon my release. I might not have much to offer right now, but when you get to know me, you'll realize it was worth it. Hope to hear from you soon. She's
How
from
the hell do you
93.
not know how to spell return, but have constancy, transparency, and understanding, but you didn't know how to spell return
Oh,
because she's like retrim spelling
Sorry.
possibly.
well, she's a little young. 1993, that's when I left school. 5'4", I like a short girl. She went to college, didn't really have an occupation before prison. Earliest release date, 6/6/24, so she could be out. Maximum release date, 2040.
Holy crap!
What?
What did you do, ma'am?
Yeah, what'd she do?
I don't know. Ashley Love. Dallas,
Most ironic
Texas.
last name.
I love it. You have to write the hobby unit.
These women would all turn their lives right if they just got a husband. Men,
I'm
wife,
so
these-
interested in how they are allowed to do this kind of stuff. Is it me? Is that just me? Because it's like a lot of these people, there's websites and all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff that they are
Oh.
able to get onto.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's a money grab. I mean, you never hear
But it's like,
prison
how are you
reform
in
people talk
prison
about
and
this.
everybody's like, yeah, it's cool. Go sign yourself up for a dating site while you're waiting in here.
Well, because
I
they need a
mean-
chance, Jamie.
Well,
Everyone wants a TLC, season. I don't know.
I feel like that shouldn't be a privilege. You are in prison. 'cause
I
you
could
committed
see
a
it
crime.
being a rewards based thing, and I think that they would have to really put it
True.
and
could be.
screen the crimes that are allowed to do it. Like you were, taking some Mary Jane in bricks to a Cheech and Chong, concert. Okay,
Yeah.
you've done 80% of your time. You want to, see if you can meet people when you go out. Fine. Now, Susan Smith, on the other hand, that's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that on the show that I watch they just have drug charges and stuff like that, which to me, isn't
Jamie,
bad.
what's your age range?
For-
35?
God, 35? I don't know. 35 to 50?
Oh,
Well-
Eugene was graduating.
Maybe we'll just do that.
Yeah, Eugene. He has a...
Oh,
look at
and
this
he has
player.
a glamour prison
look
shot.
it with the leg up.
Hello,
When
world.
you
Since
can't
my
fit from the
incarceration,
outside.
I have completed HVAC, I don't know what it's called, started a podcast in prison and earned a degree in
Oh.
business.
He's got to do a podcast.
Yeah. Hey, it's just like me. I'm seeking an open-minded woman willing to be open to getting to know someone like myself. I'm in prison for
It's the
promoting
next
commercial
sentence.
prostitution.
Wait,
That's
what?
it.
I'm in prison
Jimmy.
for promoting commercial. What is commercial prostitution?
Jamie, you're always asking me questions I have no answers for.
What is commercial? What does that
That's a
mean?
business. That's a business, Jamie. I know that much.
So maybe he was running
Oh.
a strip club that
So,
you could
like-
also go buy
Okay.
extra fun time. That's my only guess. I'm not being a lawful law. I'm guessing it wasn't like a McDonald's and/or he was like, "Hi, I'm Eugene Young, and here at Eugene Young's Hose, we have a lot of mini hose here."
So it's
You-
like a massage parlor or something like that.
That's my guess.
Where's Jemima when we need her? By the way, thank you, Dave, for being the first. No, he can be out in 2031, 34. So,
And he was a customer service advisor for his commercial prostitution.
For his massage parlor.
Yeah, question mark.
oh, this looks like a bad boy, Jamie. That's something for you. I know you you like a bad
But
boy.
his first name is Drake, so
Oh,
First and foremost, I would like to thank you for taking the time to read my profile. My pleasure. Hopefully, after reading this, I'm able to strike your interest. Not sure. Being in prison surrounded by so much violence and negativity, sometimes it gets hard to keep your head up and stay positive.
hey. Hey,
I had to take a breath, Jamie. I was, especially if you have a little bit of time. So having good people in your corner makes a big difference. I'm doing this profile in hopes I can find someone out there who is willing to look past my mistakes. And also, this prison jumpsuit and give me a chance to show them a deeper side of me. I'm looking for a good-hearted woman who
No,
is willing
thanks.
to take this journey with me. And hopefully, along the way, we are able to better each other. Well, I'm 35 years old. I'm black and white.
what?
I'm black. I'm white. I was born in Chicago. Jamie, you might know him, but grew up in Omaha, Nebraska before I moved to Denver and lived for a few years before I was incarcerated. I love sports and I'm a really big Chicago Bears fan. Jamie, it's your dream
Yeah.
guy.
No.
I like to draw and love tattoos. I have some myself. Really?
They were subtle. Like at first
Yeah.
I thought that could be a beard, but then I was like, oh, that's great calligraphy.
And his knockoff teardrop under his eye. And I thought it was a beard, but no, it was, yeah. I'm really family oriented. Me and my mother are
Oh.
really close, and my little sister is my best friends. When I get out, I would like to move around a little bit. I think Puerto Rico would be a cool place to check out.
You should go there.
It's like listening to you all the time. You are always saying, I would love to go to Puerto Rico.
No, I don't think I've ever mentioned that in my life, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've heard you say, I want to have a Chicago Bears themed sports bar in Puerto Rico more than once.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
with a
yeah, my
guy who
dream.
likes tattoos and you can barely notice.
So hopefully when that day comes, I'll have that special someone who will be right there with me to experience it. 6-1, Jamie, that's something for you. Earliest release date, maximum release date, not really mentioned. So
I
don't
want
buy...
to know more about what they did. That's what I'm more
Yeah,
interested
that's
in.
the thing. Because, I mean,
Well, I also got a little bit interested in that earlier because there was a lady, she might have been Baker Dynamite. A little slightly chubby blonde chick that looks like she could slash your tires. I might have kind of an interest in types like that.
Yeah.
And then I found her, it looks like it was graduation pictures she used. And then I saw her photo from when she got nicked. The meth didn't really work with her skin.
you know, it is hit or miss, that meth.
Yeah, sometimes it helps with your diet, but your skin, it's really
You know,
not that
maybe
great.
it's Maybelline, maybe it's methylene. You know, you never. I live in rural Indiana. You never can tell,
Let's-
except by the draw.
She can change your tire without a jack and cook a nice lasagna.
Yeah.
She was one. If I met her, I would. And I would know the instant I saw her. Said, oh, "That's an STD and a lawsuit," and I would still pursue it.
Just like
Baker.
every time we see Baker drink Malort, like this is gonna be awful, and then he doesn't. He's like, "This isn't that bad. Oh, this is not bad.
Yeah, this is not
I
bad.
like it.
He loves
really
it.
like it."
He's sitting there chugging it while we were sitting in the room. Like, just, yeah.
And he's like,
I
"Oh,
know.
this is great." Just like that salted licorice he was eating, and it was like,
That was
I love
good.
I love salted licorice now.
okay,
The most salted
the
I've
faces
ever
you were
had.
making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was good
Word.
kind of faces. I can't see screen. Is she a handsome woman? But I didn't save her profile because I think her earliest release date was like 15 years from now. So
Baker's like, I think I'll be over it by then.
yeah, just like my lord, it's the aftertaste that gets you.
Yeah.
She can hide her crazy for one date. It's those subsequent dates that you didn't know you were signing up for Crazy Train.
Well, I'm only in the States for a week, so risks I'm willing to take. Am I the only one that has to copy and paste the letter F because that key no longer works on the keyboard? No, because this is a good Christian channel.
How many times are you saying the F word? Because I commend you, sir.
My standards are low to non-existent, but I have them.
I can't with you.
I don't think.
Quick,
I don't
find
think I can.
Earl's
You
mother-in-law.
just have to roll it. I don't think she's worth wait 15 years. Then I can just wait for Jodie Arias.
True.
No.
Baker eating drop-jess. Drop-jess. What's that?
Like,
Baker, to quote you,
Oh,
you
it's,
are asking me these questions to which you think I have an answer.
exactly.
Well, it
I
might
was
be
like,
some.
oh.
It might be some. But it's Dutch licorice.
There's
Yeah, but-
Dutch licorice too?
Yeah.
How is theirs laid out? Like you
Well,
guys
I
have the
think it's
salty
kinda-
black licorice.
I think it's kind of like ours. We do like our weird licorice, but the only thing I can find is this. This is a promotion thing. Von Sluten souvenir shop licorice. So that's probably something you could buy at the airport. It's gluten free, Jamie.
Interesting.
Oh, because that's the problem. I
These
know.
Yeah,
pretzels.
it was the gluten
I
that was
love.
going to get me.
I love these pretzels. They're good.
Are they licorice
Are they
pretzels
like-
or are they real pretzels?
Yeah.
all of
Like-
this is licorice, like a licorice gummy bear. So it's a licorice bear. Then you have the. Sometimes the good ones are salted, and they give the good face.
I like a good yogurt pretzel or a chocolate covered pretzel of some sort.
Yogurt.
Wait, you're trying to
Yeah.
trick me with what should be a carbohydrate, and it is licorice. And not only is it licorice, it is salted licorice. That has to be the worst April Fool's joke ever. And I get it. I have never liked anise flavors. I've never liked licorice. So y'all are making me rethink the fact that I might have German heritage.
Well, you should. I might bring some to the FNL meetup. So last year it was a big hit. All of my salty licorice.
That's what she said.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. No, that was my salty spunk. She really
Wasn't
liked
it?
that.
Wasn't it pineapple juice you were trying to like take with you or something? What was
Yes.
the pineapple juice thing? What?
Iris, can you tell Jamie what the pineapple juice thing is?
I forgot.
It's so that you'll taste. If you were going to give a mouth hug,
Oh,
certain things would
yeah.
taste better.
I don't. Is that true?
So, Baker was trying to smuggle in pineapple juice. Baker, I say you run with that legend. You just go.
Is that
But
true?
I don't
someone
know
asked if
it's
Sarah
true.
Boone
I
had
heard
gotten
it in middle
15.
school.
I've never heard that in my life.
But is it true that Sarah Boone would have gotten 15 years in a plea deal? Yes, that was the offer she was offered. 15 years. Hey, AJ. The expert is trying to get a hold of you. I said that yesterday. Hypokalim. Jamie, read this one.
Hypokalemia?
Yeah,
Licorice-
hypokalemia.
Licorice contains. This is made up.
Glycosirin. Glycosirin, a compound that can deplete potassium levels. Okay. So
I
don't-
like it. I'll
All of the licorice,
I'll allow it.
I guess.
Just trying to ruin the licorice for you.
I mean, to be fair, I used to drink Tahitian treat, like the soda that I think had 900 pounds of sugar with Shock Tarts, as a snack. So,
Hey, Medita, been a while. The topic here never disappoints me. No, we are talking, eggs and incarcerated forms. This is a short Stabuday. Where is Sue? Well, it is a short Stabuday because we'll be ending a little earlier today because I feel a little bit worn out. So, and Mo has to make ready for. She's gonna have a big day tomorrow.
oh, I am.
Oh, yeah. Is he planning your day for you?
I mean, I like to know these things. As long as it doesn't end in a trip to a maternity ward, I'm pretty much up for anything.
You said you might do the follow-up on that.
Oh, yes.
I
The
fell into a burning sofa fire, got run down, down, down,
oh,
and my wife
this
got higher.
Oh my God.
this case, it would almost be worth it to watch you guys just watch a little bit of the defense opening statement on Stabuday, because this man is the Shatnerest of Shatners that has ever Shatnered. And he basically comes up and he B. Ivory Lamar's it, like, the Constitution of America is a fabric. I was like, of our lives? What, today, Junior? Like, and then I kept checking my screen to make sure I didn't need to refresh it. He wasn't, no,
Because
it
he was
wasn't
talking so
buffering.
slow.
It was amazing. I did not watch yesterday. Like, one thing after another happened after I got off with Shizzy. I didn't realize that we had eaten all of the groceries that my husband had purchased for, the week. Because the kids are like, and poor Mr. Mo, he was so proud of himself because he's like, I got 2 boxes of cereal. And I was like, oh, this is spring break week. You needed to get at least 5. I was like, I know you're new to this, but this is like a David Attenborough sort of, documentary. Do you see these wild feral things that are all around our house? They can take down a box of cereal in an hour. It's like hyenas. We need more cereal. And he got name brand. My kids were in love.
Name brand.
They were like, Kellogg's makes great value cereal too.
Yeah.
They're like, they're not Lucky Magic Stars. Like, what are these charms that you speak of? They're not spaghetti-roos?
Baker loves the Lucky Charms.
Well, you like the leprechauns. Well, I would say it's been a good week of cases because that's the normal shenanigans going on in the Karen Reed case. But then we picked up another case in the same courthouse where the word doggy has been said with the sexual last name. Sending pictures from her bathtubs with her titlets out has been said. Sending Richard pictures back.
Just a normal Wednesday.
Any of these?
Doing it for 3 hours. Sure.
Is anybody really doing it for 3 hours?
Wouldn't
feel
that
like
cause
there's a lot of-
chafing?
That'd be a lot of chafing.
And like
Well-
the wet spot, and I mean, and then I'm just like, look. And eventually you need to use the potty at some point. I mean, all that bouncing around, someone's gonna have to have a bladder break.
Well, she did go out and text her hookup. Maybe we haven't really found out the connection right after, and he asked, "Can I come by?" After she just smexted her husband for 3 hours, made him come twice, and then she went out to have a smoke after. Some ladies knows how to do it. Well, he was a Richard doctor, so he must have access to some medication.
Oh, because I just fall asleep after, so more power to her, I guess. I'm the
Boobies in
man
the
in the
bathtub.
relationship. I'm like, I gotta go take a nap.
Well, it was only 3 hours, so he was within
Oh.
the.
He's like,
Yeah.
no priapism.
Cut it close.
We haven't seen any pictures of them, but they were enhanced. So it's, and you have that case where she accidentally hit him when she tried to save his life.
Oh
As
my
it
God.
happens.
That sounds like a cartoon.
It does.
He
Because
comes out like the Human Torch, what'd you say? And then she's like, I was trying to get help, but I ran him down.
It was an overcast day, but it's not like she had glaucoma. I mean, the man was pantsless, running from the house on fire, like with flames on him. And she's like, "Oh, I was trying to run to go tell the neighbors."
And I hit him
And
with
then
my car.
And then to add insult to injury, this man who they don't want to drag, with his third-degree burns over a horse pasture, they either put him in a plastic, like, child's toboggan or a Johnny boat. So this entire farce is simply a Viking funeral gone very, very wrong.
But she was only, she was, what was it, like, while he just apparently spontaneously combusts, she was in the basement doing laundry?
So it's kind of weird because in the opening statement, the defense, in like the first 30 minutes of it, when we were trying to figure out if he was ever going to get to a point beyond America is great, then he was talking about how their marriage wasn't so good, so they had sent out their teenage sons to have these, adult conversation for adult grown folk, while they were gone. And then he's like, and he was upstairs in his bedroom asleep, and she was downstairs doing laundry. And I was like, well, I mean, that sounds how about most arguments happen. You retreat to your separate areas and then you angrily text each other. Just kidding. That would be
if you're
immature,
14
and
years
I would
old.
never do that.
Is Mo trying to tell us something?
No, Mo will generally say what's on her mind at the moment and then realize that was a really cunty thing to say. I mean, bad thing.
And Sweet Woman is going to the trial on Tuesday. The one Jamie and I are covering, or the one Mo is covering?
Yeah.
Because I don't. Where's yours from?
Michigan is the burn lady, the burn guy.
Oh, Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's always Michigan, Florida, or Massachusetts.
Well, and this is a
We
retrial.
don't get much in Michigan. That's why it's interesting when we do.
Yeah, Dave was going to send me she got a habeas writ for incompetent lawyering the last time.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know that this is an improvement on the last. I have to check and double check the lawyer names because I can't see this being an increase. And two of the lawyers look like pro wrestlers. One man doesn't have a neck. Baker, you'd love him. He looks like the Destroyer. or something. I don't know. Something wrestly. Looks like he wears the little unitard, on purpose.
Mm-hmm. On purpose.
Opening day for Karen will be Tuesday. That's when jury selection starts. But I will stand on. We will be after Easter before the trial starts for real.
Oh yeah, it'll be well into the end of April.
Are they going to
sure.
televise voir dire? Because
No.
this trial. Oh well, damn. Because I think that they're definitely going to have a hard time finding a jury that they can both agree with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when the prosecution made an offer for where they agree beforehand, and all videos turned over. Pretty sure you're not going to get them to agree on that one.
Yeah.
Mo, did you share this story?
Yes, I did. It was a semi-automatic Python. It had a switch on it. It was fully auto.
And they want to steal cannabis oil.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I would hope that you'd be a little high to attempt to theft by snake, a drive-by snaking,
So, wait.
a slither, if you will.
So, where's the snake?
In his hands. It's curled up
Jamie,
in his sleep.
look
Oh,
here
it's in
where
the ball? Oh, okay. The screen up here is little, so I have to look down at my iPad. And there's a 10-second delay, so I'm waiting for it to come up.
there's 2 snakes.
2?
This is a shop that should be condemned, burned, condemned, and used as a nuclear testing
Oh,
site.
so he's just like, hey, look at these snakes. That's cool. And then, gotcha. Give me all your
I think
oil.
that they're like, yeah, do you see the snake? I could throw it at you. To which you would just let the snake fall to the ground as gravity and God intended. But
Well, did you see this? This was a while ago, but I saw it. The lady that pretended to have a heart attack at a pet store so they could steal puppies. She
sounds
like
like something Jamie and I would do.
she pretended to have a heart attack so everybody would run over and try to help her, and then her person that was in there went and just jacked some puppies out of like crates and like ran out. Apparently.
Okay, neither one of us are the less dramatic one, so we need a third person.
I know. I remember I seen it somewhere and I was like, is that real? Like, are you serious?
Did you cover this story?
No, I did not.
Uh-oh.
Do too much here. The snake definitely can get in the enclosure. Thankfully, we've got here in time. When I arrived just then, the bird and the snake literally were touching noses then between the enclosure. But thankfully, we're going to be able to catch this carpet python and the bird's going to be all good. Oh, it's a close one.
Yeah, we had this cover on it.
Yeah, so even a snake this size, I'd go close. They'd definitely be able to get its head through, and often once they get their head through, they
What the
can
hell is
really
wrong with
sort
his
of
socks?
squeeze their body down. And,
What straight man
their
wears
hands,
lemon
so-
socks?
Yeah, that's very lucky. This usually happens early in the night when everybody goes to sleep, and then they wake up and there's obviously just a snake in the enclosure. So it's kind of good that the snake has decided to do it this morning rather than early last night. Poor bird. Yeah, it's one of those things, like I've mentioned it many times, these enclosures, I just don't know how they get away with selling them because they're just not made snake proof.
Yeah.
And I don't know, in my opinion, if you're
Stop putting
Maybe
snakes
because
in
the
your
rest of
house
or
then.
buying an enclosure,
Maybe the
you
rest of
wanna
the
know
world
that it's
isn't off
snake-proof.
freaking Australia,
Well-
where we need it to be snake proof.
Get out of here. No. I hate when their little head comes at you. That's where I get creeped out. I don't mind. I'll pick them up and just throw them outside. But when their little head comes at you, creeps me out.
Hey, after the message I got yesterday, we don't discriminate accents on this channel because I am so heavily accented I can't stand to listen to myself. I got a love letter yesterday.
Oh, you did? I usually get, could you shut your gob up? And I'm like, you've obviously seen my channel. No.
Yeah, I get that. You talk too much. It's a commentary channel. I'm here to
Isn't
watch the
that the
trial.
point?
Go to Lorne and Krim.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
don't
where
have to
I've
be here.
gotten, this isn't an appropriate thing to be making fun of. And I'm like, ma'am, did you not see the warning at the beginning of this? And it's called the Petty Express. It's not like I'm calling it the Emily D. Baker 2, chat. I'm calling it the Petty Express.
Are we done showing snakes now?
Creeping everybody
it's a
out.
short show, so and I have to go make some money. So let's say there will be some snake handling later. It's a tiny
What?
snake.
What?
Baker, this might be something, because it might be something just up your alley for this show. Oh, tag on it, not cancel. I am a smart person. I am
Yeah,
a
that's what I tell myself all the time as well.
But here you go. See, a couple makes a shocking request after, well, they were having some together time on a beach, as you do. Couple having smecks at a family swimming spot makes a shocked demand to onlookers. We were in disbelief. Well, unless it was, how am I doing? I don't know how it could get any more shocking than having smecks on the beach.
Well, he could be.
This-
Can you sing "Færre Schakke," so I can keep the stroke?
God.
A shameless man caught having smecks at a popular swimming hole reportedly emerged from the water and ordered onlookers to give them their cell phones containing footage of his boffing. The incident occurred near Ian Dimple Lagoon. Or maybe it's Ian Dimple
Interesting.
on Australia. On Australia's Gold Coast earlier this week, with a perp and his partner pictured getting it
You
on
went in the ocean and did that?
You know, why is it
You're
sharks can never
lucky.
attack
I know.
the right people?
Like, I would not put my guard down in
The lagoon is a
Ocean
popular
water.
spot for feeding pelicans. Not anymore. All those little pelicans in Nemo are like, ew, God, why? Just bring us French fries. We were in disbelief, one witness wrote on Facebook, according to the Gold Coast Bulletin. The couple was engaging in these acts, knowing that there were onlookers, many of whom were families with young children. Now, shockingly, the lagoon lovemaker got out of the water and approached the group of accidental onlookers, asking for money and becoming verbally abusive. He
Asking
demanded
for
we-
money?
Wait, it gets better. He demanded we instantly hand him our phones or give payments for having watched his so-called performance, the person claimed. He continued to state that he doesn't perform for free and people pay him for what we just witnessed. And I would have been like, do they ask for their money back? Had this been on a plane, I would have walked out. I was going to render aid. I thought you were both having strokes, but good to know it was just whatever you're doing.
Pay him by the inch.
They told the man
God.
that the recording they captured would be turned over to the police, and then they ran to a hotel for safety. Public sex is illegal on Australia's Gold Coast. Something they leave out of the tourist, pamphlets. Eyewitnesses said that they've shared the experience online to warn people thinking to visit the lagoon because they got the impression that this is a smeck site.
Nothing wrong with water. I was saying ocean, like ocean water.
So
Salt water.
there you go.
Well, there's stuff in the ocean is scary.
Jamie, there's also stuff in a pond.
Well, okay,
In
first of all,
Massachusetts, a lady with two rocks in her leggings, but other stuff as well.
I'm not a fan of ponds or lakes or like
Yeah,
doing stuff
it's-
like that in ponds, lakes, or especially not an ocean.
Yeah, isn't that how you get some sort of? That's how you get the hantavirus or some sort of weird.
What if there's
T
something
virus
in there
from-
and it?
I mean, what if it? Those are very important bits.
Just
If whales can do it in the sea, why can't these two? That's why it's salty.
I'm just thinking of the terrible incident when Cletus went to noodle and have romantical time with Lenora.
And Brandon is happy that there's finally some PG content on this channel.
You're welcome.
yeah, always.
Pookie Karelian does it in the lake. She likes it. He likes it. She likes it, I think it is. But a lagoon is also too secluded water. Open sea is a better bet. Yeah. It's not the Congo. Nothing's going to swim up the Peanut.
Well, there you
I
go.
heard about that, and like, I was.
Jamie,
90
the problem is that if that happened to anyone near me, I would be so immature. Like this is why God didn't put me near the Congo, because that would happen near me one time. It'd be like, an important person, and they're like, "Help, Mo, help!" And I'm like, I can't. It's too funny. I'd be like, tie a tourniquet. No, not a tourniquet.
I got a machete. I can get it off.
I know.
Oh.
I'd be spouting off these terrible things, and he's like, "No, just kill me. Just kill
Ocean
me. Don't
water-
help me, Mo."
I disagree, Mass. Ocean water to me is
There's way more movement in it. The water get oxygenated way better than in a lake.
well. I'm just talking about like
Okay, let's
The-
be real. At
the
least one of
unknown
us
things in
chat
all the
was
ocean water.
conceived in a Motel 6 hot tub. So, it
just do it in a
what
pool.
it is.
Pool or hot tub.
When I was a little kid at the ocean, my brother put a sand crab down my back
Oh,
of the bathing
no.
suit, and I won't finish the story. That was fun.
Mm.
No, I got this lovely message, and I enjoyed it. It's always nice when people are the constructive criticism you get, where you think, oh, I'll change that.
What's funny, because in Denmark, you're not a foreigner. So your Denmark people are going to be like, who the fuck is she talking about? You'd be like, those damn Americans.
Yeah, never do it on a beach. It works just like sandpaper.
Okay.
Salt
never
drastically
got that.
lowers the O2
That-
content, but it's oxygenated all the time because of the motion.
Of
Hey.
the ocean. It's not the
Bang
size
in the
of
ocean.
boat.
I don't care. It's not it's what's in the ocean that creeps me out. I never feel comfortable.
I saw the
That's
news
how we got
thing this
Squid
morning. I
Man
was
from the tabloids.
What news thing?
What?
I saw the news thing this morning. Are we still friends? I don't know what news thing that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's creepier stuff in fresh water than the ocean. Well,
Come on. The ocean is so large, like we haven't even explored all of it yet. We have no idea what's in there.
mutated otters in lakes.
I mean, there's some. I don't know why. I've only stepped in the ocean like once in my life, and I was over it instantly.
Why did she say it like she was talking about someone else? Well,
That's what I said, because when he showed me it, I was like, well, she sounds like she's talking to other people about you.
well,
And it just sounds stupid.
it's like the other one who said, what was it that I was?
Like, we need all to band together. This guy sucks. Come on, guys. Let's go over here.
Yeah.
Let's go find some locals.
I also got this one. I can't read it on screen. This is a response to someone who said something about Turtle Boy.
But Baker, you're a queen.
I am a
What
queen.
you've always wanted.
I'm
But I always thought-
fabulous. But look, I'm up there with the other grifters.
You are queen of the
You
cowards.
are a grifter apart. You are
I am a-
king grifter.
I'm a
I'm-
true
I'm-
grifter.
I, in fact, signed up for your symposia, $999 for 3 weeks of intensive Jody Hildebrandt style truth telling so that I can become a grifter.
Did you see she
But-
wants out?
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone else wants her out, but probably all of the prison wants her out too.
Yeah.
So, if you're in, FNDY, if you're in New York City, we have a beefcake and a drunk. So really, he could be from Canton, Massachusetts, only the beefcake part, I haven't seen anything there yet. A probationary New York City firefighter is accused of having drunk and high when he allegedly killed a Queens motorist and was fired this week. But it emerges that the ex-smote eater is an OnlyFans model who posted beefcake content online. I didn't know that beefcake content was a subgenre, but now I need to go do deep research.
Beefcake.
Mr. Mo, I need an extended hard drive for no reason.
And a NordVPN so you can't see what I'm searching.
His name is Pena. Why is his name Pena? Pena, 28, who was assigned to Engine 304 in Queens Village, was with the department for less than 18 months and was suspended for 28 days following the February 26 crash. Well, let's see if we have more of his picture. So this is the unfortunate gentleman who passed, and this is more...
Oh, I was like, is that him? Man, he's really...
I don't get the veiny things. Women, is the vein thing a guy thing? Because I don't get that just looks creepy, weird, and scary. That just looks like it's going to explodorate.
But it's a man thing when you get your pump on, because then you can say, see how low my body fat percentage is.
Okay, but my hand is really veiny, and I'm not all impressive about that. I'm like, I do a lot of cross stitch, guys. Don't be all jealous and such. But
no, but the weird thing is, Ricada used to talk about that guy who figured it out. You ladies are, we go there and we do all the things to try and be impressive, but in reality, you just need to do a little bit shoulder, a little bit arms, and then if we ever get so far that we get to be in that position with the shirt off, the deal has been done. So even though we are flappy and 5 inches, we'll still get because it's like when you go to Costco and think, no, I'm not going to buy anything today, and then you will walk out with something.
Oh, and his name was Mike Love, or LV on. He is not a tall man. You can't tell that because of the angles of his photos, but he is not a tall man.
Funny Vanilla just showed up now.
Vanilla, I'll send you the page. It'll be okay. I just don't... The vein and the stupid eyebrow thing. Can I tell you, ladies, this is a warning. This stupid, vain, ridiculous man spent at least an hour and a half getting that cut correct. This is a sign, like, you want signs of women that take too long in the mirror? No, this man with this really clear cut on his beard is going to take longer than any woman in a mirror. Change my mind. And those real dick people that have the pencil thin beard, they're usually selling used cars.
Or an influencer. I was watching one of the YouTube people that I used to watch as assistant helper, who is now peddling a fitness apparatus that'll help you lose weight by measuring the CO2 levels you exhale.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, you work for a channel that has over 1 million subscriptions.
Yes.
And you're peddling fake fitness products. On this channel, we only recommend 2 exercise regimens. Prancercise and jawcercise.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about your
Jawcercise is really important for those cut lines, ladies. You try and contour your way out of it, but you can't. So
I thought I was just supposed to do this. Like, if I just duck lift it, you could get... You know, I just don't understand how you actually kiefer duck lift, because this is ridiculous.
Well,
that's why you get a vocal fry, because you realize you're a bit stupid.
Just get some fillers. Then your duck lips will never go away.
Okay. Yes, but could I get something to make it look like I slept in 17 years? Could that happen?
Well,
you just need to start using face tape. That's what people do.
With the channel's new potential sponsor, you might be able to do that.
Hey, the Jawzercise, basically exercise for your jaw, fitness for your face, as it says here. So this kit comes with 2. One is like a pop and go, like you don't need to do anything. That's the one that I've been using, and I'll get to that in a second. This other one is actually it has like molds. You would boil it, and then those molds would fit your teeth perfectly. So I haven't actually gotten into that one because this one that I've been using is so perfect. So real quick, the case has a bit about it.
Can we see you use it?
For
Yeah.
I
Don't
think
finger
those
the
once a
hole.
day. All right, the jawser size. Basically,
How do you
exercise
use it?
for your jaw, fitness for your
I
face,
thought,
as it says
thought
here.
this was
So,
an
this
official.
kit comes.
I'll find the real one.
Because it looks like an adult. It looks like a human Kong. You know those Kong treats where you put a little treat in the
Yeah.
big rubberized plastic,
The dogs.
and then your dog attacks it to try to get it out. It looks like you put a Tootsie Roll in there and you try to chew it out. You know, like a Kong.
Like, I don't know.
I have never been more confused.
One of the most
than when I
popular
learned
jawline
what a
trainer tools
baldo
is this.
really was. Like, and then I was more confused. But this is also confused.
No, a very hype man will now tell you how to use it.
Silicone ball called the Jazzercise. So they claim the Jazzercise ball creates up to 40 pounds of resistance to strengthen, tone, and tighten your face and neck muscles. Here's how to do it correctly. Position the Jazzercise ball in your mouth between your teeth with the end labeled top positioned on your upper teeth. Now to find your initial personal record or your PR, slowly bite down and count each rep until you feel a slight burn in your jaw. Once you have your PR, start by performing 50 to 70% of that rep number per set. So for example, my PR is 50, therefore I would complete 25 to 35 reps per set. Rest
You know
30
what I wanna
to 60
see?
seconds between each set, repeating
Before and
it
after
50
His
pictures.
husband.
Well, no, we need the before and after pictures. I want to say, this
Yeah,
is
I
my
want to
jaw
see
before.
his jaw, like his jaw abs. Where is the before and
Yeah.
after? Some guy, I guess, and then he puts the ball in his.
You could just Baker get one.
This
start
is a
and work it
troll.
out.
Some a-hole like Mo is back in the background thinking, I wonder if I can get men to put something slightly homoerotic in their mouth. And
Amazing
film
results
it.
from our amazing Let me see what. I don't.
What the hell is this crap?
I don't
I
know
was
if believe
skeptical at first, but after a few weeks of using Jazzercise, I noticed a significant difference. My jawline is more defined and my face looks toned. It's easy to use and surprisingly effective, especially when you change the angle of the photo. It really changes.
Well, literally, he's got his mouth open, so he's making the double chin, and then now he's got it closed.
Okay,
That makes
what
a big
happened
difference.
to the guy on the farthest top row. What? That is not the same man. That what?
He
the
just
hell
looks like he got
happened?
hamster cheeks. That's how I look when I fluff up. My hamster cheeks is just
It just looks like they took a picture closer to his face too.
yeah. Confidence boost. As a speaker, my appearance is crucial. Jazzercise has not only improved my jawline, but boosted my confidence on stage. I can speak and smile with assurance.
Well, that one girl just looks like she lost a little bit of weight. Like that's not.
Yeah,
I doubt that's from that.
This looks like she used a picture that's 10 years older. This is the before picture. And this is before she started exercising.
Well, in your early 20s, you do still have that kind of subcutaneous baby fat. You have a more rounded, full face, and then as you get into your 30s, usually you get a little bit more defined.
Oh yeah, everything
Now,
starts.
as an ageless person myself, I'm
An
in between and
ageless
nowhere.
person.
Well,
But like these pictures too, like the angles that they're doing it at. I don't know. Is it just me? Because it's like close up, kind of scrunching, and then
Hey,
now we
Jamie,
got elongated.
were you ever tempted to take your Jazzerciser, out in public to the beach or to the pool just in case? What is that around you? It's my ball. I
Oh
do
my
it
God,
for my
she-
jaw.
I didn't realize she's wearing.
how do you like my jaw? I exercise it.
This
That's
is
a pretty
some dude-
necklace. It's yeah.
This is a troll. This cannot be real.
No,
life.
it's trusted by more than 1 million people.
Well, has anybody
Well,
in
so is
chat ever used one of
Scientology.
these things for real? Like, I'm
No, we don't have
curious.
idiots in our chat, Jamie. Come on now.
Don't call them
Legendary Racing
idiots.
says,
What if somebody actually has one? They're like, hey, actually.
Legendary
That's the
Racing
next best comment.
has some experience. I had an ex that had one of these, but she called it a ball gag. Is this like a name brand versus economy line difference?
There you go.
It might be that's why she called that a ball gag.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen this in Pulp Fiction as well.
This can't be real life. I use the baller sizer it puts the ball in its mouth and then it does its personal record again. And if that man could speak more in lisp, I am not sure, but he was.
I should do a show just looking up influencer promoted.
We should get them and try them ourselves. Jamie, are you in?
I
You
don't
wanna
make
get a
that much
sizer?
money.
I
Come on,
mean,
well, let's see. I mean, because he had the upgrade of like the moldable jaw sizer.
Yeah. How much do they cost? Depends on the price.
Yeah,
It could be
depends on the price.
$5 or
I'm willing
Do-
to spend
do we need the four or the
$20 for a
2-pack?
gag.
What level are you? It's 240 Danish, so that's $50 a pop.
$50.
$50?
Yeah,
I'll get a
you can
bouncy
just
ball.
buy a pack of Hopper Boppers and chew it all
Yeah.
at the same time.
Just go get some rubber somewhere. Like,
That's what she said.
Do you have a tire?
yeah, go cut a piece of tire out and use that.
BDSM weight loss. It could be. Jamie, you probably saw some of them in that store you
Oh
were showing us.
yeah, the HomoWare store.
I know. I would have gone in.
Sure
That
they
would have
have
been
some.
like the only thing. Mr. Mo would be like, "Did you get me a t-shirt?" I'd be like, "No, but I got you something funner." And he'd be like, "Define fun."
That's a soft target. While everyone else is peeing in their panties, you get in that pool and form tackle. Is Brandon behind?
I don't know.
I saw a video on YouTube teaching how to exercise your female part. I couldn't stop laughing. Well,
Wait a minute. How?
I've seen a few of those videos, and
What? Are those like the ones Jung used to send
Isn't
with
it
the
just
blue ball, and you're
thrusting or
supposed to make sure
something?
your pelvic floor is engaged while you're breathing?
could be that. Well, mine are mostly from Germany.
That explains a lot. What is it?
I mean, they probably are.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get the TMU jaw sizer.
Yeah.
We're just
Jamie
gonna
and I jaw size on a budget.
we're gonna get cancer and start glowing in the dark because it's such a bad product for TMU, but it's cheap.
$5.
Glows in the dark.
Is that the face you're gonna make doing it?
Yeah.
Baker, I don't think you get one.
You know, I'd rather do that than the laughing exercise from that one lady. So you
Hey, you
know,
bite your tongue.
No.
You bite your tongue. She's amazing.
She has an accountability partner. How can someone that psychotically happy need an accountability partner for what? Again, I posit she has a basement somewhere and there is someone rubbing lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
She's fun at parties, I'm sure.
She is. She's like, have you ever just needed to laugh? And we're like, no, ma'am, it's a funeral. I know, but have you ever thought about, let's pretend we're answering the phone right now.
Yep. I love that you're laughing like a cartoon French person.
I love that I'm laughing in French.
Yeah.
All of Baker's hate comes from me just making fun of the French. Through that Quebec
Le
woman.
ha ha ha, le ha 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 ha.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
I was
rolling her little
referring to the
mustache.
mentally deranged smoke show who just accidentally took her mouth into the pool.
Oh,
The one with the necklace. Okay.
yeah. Gotcha.
Let's buy it for Nick. He think it was a drunken purchase and roll with it. Yeah, he'll
my
be
God,
sitting on a
yes.
stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Is it a Danish thing?
That would be hilarious.
just need it because it's so stupid. 2 seconds, I have to goggle.
It sounds like every purchase I make in Amazon.
Well, I mean, I had to have known they have like the generic versions on Amazon. Of those
Although
things.
I will say, so best purchase I made in a long time on Amazon, it's about $60, but there's this foot bath that maintains its heat and has like
What?
infrared stuff. Yeah. I have been living in it. Jamie, I love Mr. Mo, but I am willing to be in a polycule with this foot bath because it's awesome. Just put you a little Epsom salts in there. It sounds like you've got an Evinrude outboard motor going in.
Well, that was I had an old one a long time ago, but it never maintained the heat. That was the thing.
Yeah.
That's what drive me nuts.
Well, so that's what I found it, and it's really good. So if you have, any kind of chronic pain, pricey, $60, yes, but to maintain its heat, and you can go up to fairly high levels.
Nice.
Baker went to go find something stupid that he needed to show us.
Yeah.
This is the new thing that no more coffee brand coffee, no more tea brand
God.
tea, no more.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. Not this.
Breathe into better metabolic health. This is now the thing that I see influencers peddle, and it's a bargain. $200, and it used to be $360, and it can measure if you're burning fat or not. It doesn't help you
Usually
with
I can
anything,
tell
but
if I'm sweating.
it can test what type of thing you are burning.
I don't
So it's really, really good that you sit in the gym and do.
Well, here's the
everyone
thing.
is
If
saying-
you don't have the correct macros, and not everybody, how did they change this to calibrate to your intrinsic, biome? They didn't. They probably used a couple different, studies subjects and then go from them. So, and why are you breathing into something to tell you if you should have a little Debbie or no? Obviously, if you want an ab, it's going to be no.
It's just that I love us influencers because we're not influencers, we're creators. But now the thing is, I really want to lose some weight, so I got this wonderful product from Lumen that can help me track. No, it can't. It doesn't do anything because kind of like the breathalyzer that the judge ordered I had installed in my car. I don't need to breathe into it. The neighbor can do it.
I need you to blow me to start, Baker, how I need to get to work every day. Sorry. I have idiot Tourette's where you just spout off the first thing that is funny in your head.
Yeah.
Although, so here's the thing, Baker, you're making fun of all these, but it is my deepest wish to get only one sponsorship. When I become a real YouTuber, only one sponsorship will do for Mo. And do you know what that will be? Raid Shadow Legends. I cannot even play solitaire. Can you imagine me? Come join my enclave or whatever it is. And then I'm like, tap 1, slide 3. Who the hell plays these games? This is ridiculous. Can I get bigger boobs? Like, that's just, it would be an S show.
It'll be something like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hey, everyone. Do you know the greatest new game, right? Shadow Legends. They are my favorite game to play. You can now have special bonus of 4 gold and 2 special heroes. And if you use my link right now, I get paid if over 250 people hit it. So please do that. And if you pay a lot of... Oh, no, I'm not supposed to say that part. Raid 8 Shadow Legends. Use promo code Mo in the deep end for 25% off on your first guild banner. Honey, are you sure you put this down? What's a guild banner?
Mr. Mo would be so mad at me because he actually plays. So he's excited for me to get this. It's a gag because, y'all, I don't play video games. Like, I can barely work Candy Crush. So I just need it for a meme. I'm never going to sell you, you know, ultra male vitality unless I get invited to InfoWars. But I will sell you some Raid Shadow Legend. I don't know what it means. I have no idea. I'd be like, there's this lady with the big boobs and she, I think, is a vampire elfkin or something. I don't know. Maybe she's a furry. Oh, hell no. That's a cardinal sin right there.
What Lego set do I have? I have Valhalla's Lego set. It's the Chinese money tree that he won in my last giveaway.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you got to bring that to him.
I'm not
I'm
shipping.
still mad that I never bought the Jaws set when we were over there.
You can get it in America as well.
I know, but
Yeah, there's a Jaws
They
Jaws
have
set
one
with
with a galaxy. I want to get that one.
Why didn't I catch this one? Promo code?
Oh my God, Raid Shadow Legends. I will get people over for shenanigans. A live stream with me playing would be like watching your Aunt Edith trying to figure out the smartphone and the iPad together. So when my youngest, most feral comes on and wins the day, we all know what happened.
The
I
Danish
suddenly
set has
start doing
Danish
really
text on it.
well. It's just the feral on the side.
No,
well, and it.
I don't think so.
I don't think I don't know. We were in the Lego store. It was cooler.
I love that we have a retard in chat today.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I can't say that anymore.
No, Baker, I plead to you, Genlennials, Gen Xers, millennials who do not want to be known as millennials. We are taking the words of our youth back. We never meant them as hateful, derogatory. We meant that and our friend has done something really effing stupid. And we all took it as that. We were all there. So yes, please, for the love of God, let's have an artard revolution. We're bringing the word back. We're bringing it. I couldn't come up with anything else better, but an R revolution is what we're doing.
Yeah, because I would never ever say it to someone who has disabilities. I would never go up and say, "So you are a little slow in French." You would never say that.
No. But if
I
your
hate the
friend,
world.
smacks dead into, a stripper marriage,
You would mention it.
yeah.
Hey, Kathy Benes, how are you doing?
Kathy.
It has the Danish vibe. It's cooler, obviously. Well,
Yeah. Well, we went in the Lego store while we were there and we're looking around and I mean, it's just insane in there.
Oh,
And I love
had to
that
take
you
it.
can go buy the little guys by themselves individually.
I did that when I bought the I think they're there. The Sergeant Dom set. I built them myself.
Oh yeah, because we were there and Baker was telling me, he's like, that's where I got all the guys when I made my little
Cool.
Sergeant Dom set. I was like, oh, that's cool. But they had a bunch of different ones, and then I saw Jaws, and I was like, oh.
Valhalla is bringing it on going live just now. He's been live for 11 hours. So he's not gonna. Or is he ending that stream and then? Yeah, he just ended his.
Is he fundraising for something? Have I been out of the loop?
No, he's goat streaming.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's just been goat streaming.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Because I was like, oh crap, is something going on with Valhalla? And I'm just been oblivious with my.
Well, he
own
got a
stuff.
new
I
cool
felt
outside camera for his
Oh,
little goat barn.
that is
so.
awesome. I love it. I will have to
So he's
watch
been
Kid
doing that.
Time when my own kids are annoying me.
Yeah.
But let's do this because I promised people a little shorter show today.
Oh, hey guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End. I speak English, it's my only language, and I can't even do that well. But join me for someone else who, well, Shatners the shit out of the English language for Legal Shenanigans Theater, Shatnered, the opening statement in the Linda Starmer case. It is going to be beautiful. I can't wait to, well, hear Vale's deep confusion about the whole thing. So if you want to join, that's 3 p.m. Eastern time. And daylight savings times too. And then tomorrow I will probably be doing a catch-up stream on day 2 of the Linda Sturmer case. Let's see where this nuclear dumpster fire takes us.
Right. Hi. So as usual, join the Discord. We have fun on the weekends. If it's not Stitch and Bitch, it's movie night on Sundays. We're doing Under Siege. And Stone Cold? Yeah. Did you see the picture?
No, I didn't see the picture, but there's a Erika Elniak in that one. She has the titlets out.
Was there a 90s movie with like the big three, Stallone, Seagal? Okay, the big ones, Van Damme, that didn't have two booblage. I think all of them had to contractually had like some sort of boob out.
They never were in the same movie till Expendable 2.
No, I mean, they weren't together, but I mean, every single movie of that particular genre in the 90s.
Well, every movie in the 80s needed at least one pair of good titlets and a passable pair. That was contractual.
In a really good end phrase, like, oh, don't get too steamed up about it.
Hang around.
Yeah, Arnold fighting the Australian guy in the fishnet, tank top. I was confused. I was like, I turned to my dad and I was like, why does he hate Queen so much? And my dad was like, that's not Freddie Mercury. I was like, then how does this make sense? He's like, just watch the movie.
Well, yeah, Elniak is the one in the cake.
Well, I mean, and that was a good Seagal, not a whatever he is now.
That was probably his 6th movie or something like that. So that was there's a guy called Jason.
Before and after Seagal.
There's a guy called Jason Brand or something that does So Bad It's Good movies and rate them and see if they are good. And the latest Seagal movie, Seagal was just sitting in a chair mumbling.
He's no Marlon Brando.
Yeah, the problem is he just don't have the charm of Marlon Brando. But that's, yeah.
I've never seen it, so.
Halle Berry in Swordfish, God bless her.
I always wanted to grow up to be Halle Berry. There are several problems with that.
One of them, you don't have curly hair.
Well, one of them that I'm not Halle Berry, and I wasn't willing to go in the gym like she did. Now, I would like to learn how to use force multipliers like she has. Because crush I'm like, she's over here just with Keanu Reeves doing. And I was like, I don't play for that team, but I could be persuaded.
She is,
the dude.
And she is still amazingly good looking. She's
she's 10 pounds of hot in a 2-pound sack.
The only good part about Die Another Day is Halle Berry as well. When they try to do the what's her name, the Swedish actress from Dr. No, try and reinvent that one. That's a good one. But everyone, Mo's link is in the description. You should all sign up for Mo. She is FUNNING. And we'll be covering the Burning Pit case tomorrow, so we are all ready to go Monday. We'll be back Monday with the Richard Doctor. And sadly, I was trying to get a guest on tomorrow for a Karen Reed panel. Hasn't succeeded in that. So I don't know if we're going to do anything. Please DM Marissa and say, why haven't you found a guest? Are you even working? And then
You
say,
can
I
always
didn't.
take a break. It's fine.
Oh, and then don't say I said it to you, because then she will write me and say, I'm going to kill you slowly. And you're going to don't DM Marissa. Only if you're Brandon and want to make fun of her mayor. Ralphie is 10 pounds of sausage in a 2-pound sack.
Hey, in some Polka families, in some Polish families, that's considered a great dowry. So, mazel tov.
Yeah, I am wearing the wrong shirt, but no one have gifted me the Ohio State corn hops
Excuse
t-shirt
me.
yet.
You're wearing the best.
I'm not
And
wearing...
and the coolest person in the history of ever gave it to you. So,
I got it from Jamie. She tried to get, but because the Ohio State is so popular, she had to settle with the Michigan Wolverines.
I didn't get into it, but I do want to know, how did the hug thing go? Because I'm imagining Baker doing a me thing. So Jamie's just like, I love you, and hugs.
actually,
and
I think I said it. It was a disappointing first hug because I had been on it was just such a long day. And we were trying to get the F out of there. And Baker's all about, he's on a mission.
Well, yeah, he was like, run over top.
We did like the side, it was kind of like a side hug.
Okay.
Kind of like, hey, let's go.
Okay, but did
We're
you
ready
get
to
him
go.
a real big, I know I'm over here wanting
I got
to
him a big,
Baker when...
Yeah, I got him good when we left. I gave him a real hug then, but.
Aw, that's good.
Yeah, but that was horrible.
But
Everyone...
it was like I'd been on
Baker
the
and I
plane
are
all
over
day.
here.
I couldn't find them. Him and Iris are standing out there waiting for me, and I just hear her scream, "Jay!" I'm like, oh Jesus! I'm just ready to like go lay down.
And Baker's over here. It was 10 seconds long. 10. All 10 of them. I counted.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, and then
1
we're
million. And then I got to
we're like-
7 1 million. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a hate crime.
It was a long day waiting in the airport, and I thought,
I
better
felt
hug, because then you can get in and do and then get
It was
away.
just like a quick, and then
Yeah.
and then he's like zoomed over to the little things to buy his ticket to Sweden. So, and then we had to go.
And that was a big problem because I let the girls buy water, and apparently
Oh, that too.
not even that. No, I normally don't hug because that's how you make babies. That's what I've been told. That's why my ex-wife said, "Don't you remember we hugged those 2 times?" And I said, "Oh, that's where we got the 2 babies from."
Oh yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
I woke up with a funny taste of Malort in my mouth. I was scared and alone and crying. Yes, I remember those 2 times.
I think I just felt really bad because they had to wait for me for so long because my flight was late, so they had to put me on another flight. So I was like, I think it was like 2 hours almost out. They had to sit and wait for me.
Yeah, I only waited for 3 hours in the airport, but 2 of them with Iris, who almost made a bomb scare because she forgot her backpack in an airport. I'm traveling all the time. Oh, my backpack's gone.
She did it on the way back too. It was funny because they had to search they didn't do it on the way there, but all of a sudden they wanted to be like, you have to have your liquids in this plastic bag. So they gave me some and hers too, and they checked our bags, and then we were hoofing it, like walking around, went to the bathroom. We were standing there. She was like, do you have my bag? And I was like, no. We're like, I said, I swear you had it. Did you leave it in the bathroom? So she went and looked, and then went back, and it was at the security still. I was like, oh man, what a day.
But it was great. Everyone, have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
I'm not crying, you're crying.